We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Second down and 8. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. Let's go.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll give this to Stevenson, running right, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. On 3rd and 2, it's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. His kick is perfect. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Tua gonna throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Mostert. First down and more past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his third touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On first and 10, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Try again. It's second and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to Stevenson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down to bail themselves out.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
44. Ready. Come on, 2.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield by Waddle. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Javon Baker.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's a give. Running right. It's Stevenson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route,
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Go.
Here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. Hey. Watch it, Oscar. Out.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Tua. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jones now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. That one taken in by Douglas. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on 2nd down. May going up top. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Let's go.
To throw is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Gibson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A carry now for Gibson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New England.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers, but not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
He finds Bell. That's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, May. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Ready.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Here's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Mike, you want to convert on 3rd down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker, whether it's out catching passes like he's used to or working as a runner instead.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
He'll run again.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second and 7. Now a toss to Mostert, heading left. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Ready to stand. Right. Out.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing is May. He's going to air this one out. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
All right, come on. Out.
They'll run the toss to Mostert. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. They face second down and 7.
It's safe. Go ahead.
They'll run the draw with Mostert. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll run here with Gibson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw now, May. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he will score! Game on! Tyquan Thornton, touchdown Patriots. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point is good. And the Pats are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. May now on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Ready, go!
He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
A run here with Mostert. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Ready, shot?
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Mostert. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
Here we go, set.
They're going. It's May. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready. Out.
Mostert. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run right here with Mostert. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. On 2nd down, it's May. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Get set.
Tua to take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one.